Did my boyfriend essay me? This is about to be a story time because this is one of the craziest things that ever happened to me, and it was just a regular day. Um, my first day back in America, first night. Some of y'all may know that I got into a relationship with somebody that I had known or thought I known since I was, about 25. We was talking for a year, and it was kind of like, our plan was to be together when I got back to America and start our life together. Everything was going good. I was excited about moving back to America. I was excited about this new relationship and this new journey that I was about to, be on. Just anxious, on the whole flight, the 24-hour flight from Korea to Philly. And, I was just so ready to, see him. So, and he had told me, we had talked about how it would be when I get back to America. He told me, like, on your first day back, I'm probably just going to rent a room, so we don't have to go back to the house right away. We could just spend the night in a room and this and that. And, like, to be honest, man, I thought that it was going to be, flowers, a sign with my name up, welcome home, baby. It was none of that. He came and got me from the airport, and it wasn't even a real hug. It was just kind of like, hey, what's up? Like, grab my bags, and I'm just like, okay, we out in the open, maybe just he ain't into the public affection, even though you could be a brother or son or anything, cousin, and hug somebody at the airport. But I said, we it's cool. So we get back to the crib. When I walk into the house, it's a mess. I mean, just stuff everywhere. It was just like, yo, you didn't even take the time to clean up the house. I just was like, wow, because it's just like, I don't care who come visit me. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody I care about. My cousins could come in from out of town. I'm gonna make sure they first experience coming into the house is spotless. I'm cleaning everything, and that's just who I am, and I tried to, overlook it, and was just like, maybe, he had to work, he didn't have time, but you knew I was coming. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, this is the first night. Let me chill. Maybe I'm just overthinking everything. I mean, I went in the kitchen. The kitchen had like dirty dishes in the kitchen. And I mean, it was like dishes that had like food in them that started to smell. It was no way that they could have even thought about preparing. Like, and we haven't been together. This is a new relationship. Even though I met you, this is our first time being together. This is the first time us being in this house together, this crib together. It was just like, wow. So we go on the balcony, and, he asked me if I want a drink. I'm like, yeah, I have a drink, and I noticed that that's what he did every night. So now I'm on the balcony, the same balcony that he used to talk to me from for a year while I was in Korea. And I'm just like, okay, I'm chilling. And we having a drink or whatever. And it's just like, it's just not how I would think it would be for somebody that was waiting for their dude to come. It was just like casual, like I'm there with my homeboy or something. So, I really don't feel like drinking, but I'm just like doing this just to meet him where he at, if this what he doing, and this where I got to talk to him at. So we talked for a little while and stuff, and we just talked randomly about how excited I am to be back and things that we gonna do and stuff like that. Everything is cool. We still didn't have no type of affection or nothing like that. So I get up, you know what I'm saying, after a while, you know, and I kiss him just to let him know, like, you know, I'm here, like, you know. But it was just like a kiss on the lips. It was kind of like, wasn't no passion behind it, nothing like that. And like I say, um, I was prepared for whatever. I thought that it was gonna be passion and run up in each other's arms and hug each other, and I thought it was that. But when that wasn't the vibes. I just went along with what it was. Um, it was weird and awkward, but it was just like, okay, this is the first day. So I'm getting tired, you know, I'm jet lagged. So I tell him, you know, um, I'm gonna go to bed, you know. He had told me that he has insomnia, you know what I'm saying? And he worked second shift, so he didn't really get off of work until, you know, 12, 12, got home around 12:30. My flight had came in like 1 something in the morning, so he was already up, you know, but now it's probably like 3, 4 something in the morning, and I'm tired. Like, I'm ready to lay it down. He's still up. So I say, you know, I'm about to, you know, go lay it down. And it's crazy that our first night together, you wouldn't even go to bed with me. And I understand that you know, you usually up and you can't sleep, but it's just like, come on, can't you make an exception for this first time? But it's like, okay. So I go get in the bed and, you know, I'm asleep, you know, doze off, tired. And I wake up and he's on top of me, inside of me, like with these weird ass strokes, like, and all I can smell is like the liquor on his breath and the cigarettes he was smoking. And I just looked at him and I felt violated. I was like, yo, like, so I'm just laying there and I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, like, this can't be happening. This really, really cannot be happening. And yeah, this is my dude and we in a relationship, but you didn't make no type of attempt to be intimate with me or kiss me or anything or foreplay with me. You waited till I went to sleep. And you penetrated me while I was asleep. Unconscious. I wasn't willing. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want it that way. Like, I felt like, what do you think? Who do you think I am? You like, you ain't give me no flowers. You ain't hug me. You ain't kiss me. You just got drunk on the patio and waited till I went to sleep and crawled in bed and decided to just take me. So I'm laying there and I'm like, yo, and he sees that I'm up and he's looking at me like, and he asked me, you want me to get off of you? And I said, yeah. He was like, you want me to get off of you? I said, yeah, man. He crawled off of me slowly and crawled all the way to the other side of the bed, to the edge of the bed, and like turned the other way like he was mad at me. And I'm laying there on the side of the bed, still in shock, like, this can't be real. Like, I thought I had somebody that was gonna cherish me, that made me feel like I was special, that made me feel wanted, not like, you know, some cheap hookup. Like, we had never been together before, and this is our first experience together while I'm asleep. What in your mind thought that that would be right? What, like, if a person is not conscious and you can't holler at them while they awake and let them make a choice consciously to have sex, then you don't have no right to do it while they sleep. And then the fact that you got mad at me, and acted like I was a problem after that, to the point where I feel some type of way, like, yo, you all right? Like, why you mad? Like, you upset because you didn't understand how I would feel a certain type of way about that? And the crazy thing about this situation, cousin, pretty much every other sexual experience I had with that person happened the same way. It was always them on the patio getting drunk, me going to sleep, and waking up with them on top of me. Sex wasn't good. You know, maybe if it would have been good, I probably would have been woke up like, hey, let's get it popping. But it was so awkward and just didn't feel right. The strokes was kind of like weird, like scoliosis type. Like, and I ain't even trying to hold y'all. Like, was this right? Am I tripping? Nah, I ain't nothing special, but I am, like, and I deserve to be treated special. You know, like, make me feel wanted. Don't just try to take me. You know what I'm saying? If anybody is in a relationship, whether y'all been together years, whether you like, and the truth of the matter is I was prepared to do whatever. I was ready to do it. I thought it was going to be that. I thought it was going to be that. But just because I thought it was going to be that, and that don't mean that you could take it, because things change. Once I seen that the house was dirty and how you was moving and things, I wasn't turned on. I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't feel wanted. I didn't feel loved. You didn't touch me, or it wasn't no connection to where I felt like, yeah, let's make this happen. You waited till I was asleep. So if any of my cousins out there in a relationship, your body is your body. And if you don't agree to it, whether you in a relationship or this person, they don't own you. It's your choice. When you want to do it, how you want to do it. Nobody should be able to just get in bed and take you. That's my first day back in America with my new relationship. So from the gate, it wasn't meant to be. But I tried to rationalize it and try to make things right. I'm already here. This is my first day back. The first night. Wasn't even there 24 hours yet. Should have just went with it? Let it happen? Or am I tripping? Should I just lay there and just let him do what he do? Was I wrong for saying, yeah, I want you to get off of me? Why was I made to feel like I was the problem after that? You know, even if it was an uncomfortable situation, if a person cared about you, they would understand and be like, I'm sorry, like, you know, I shouldn't have did it this way. Still try to be there with me, come for me, or talk me through it, have some type of conversation. But this is a narcissistic person, man, that only gives a fuck about themselves. So they can't see anything that they doing wrong to hurt anybody else. It's just, oh, yo, you told me to get off of you. So I had to go through that and had to wake up the next morning and figure out how I'm going to work through this relation, how I'm going to get through this. Because at that moment, I knew this wasn't right. It wasn't right. Maybe at that moment I should have packed up my things and left. But I've never been a runner. And we've been talking for like a year, and I wanted to make it work. I know a lot of y'all in the comments gonna be yapping, talking about some, oh, you should have been gone, you should have did this, why moved it? Like, as I tell y'all more story times, it'll become more clear. and I'm taking accountability for my actions or anything that I've done in the situation, I know that in that moment when I felt it wasn't right, I should have got up and left. I should have left. But are we supposed to run that quick in relationships? I don't know. I thought I was doing the right thing. But like I said, every other situation and pretty much every other sexual experience, except for the ones that was out the country or something like that, they happened that way. Did my boyfriend SA me? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments down below. It's your favorite cousin Trippin'. I'm back with another banger. I told y'all I'm back, man. These story times run it up. Hopefully this can help somebody. You know, if you're in a situation where you feel like you're being abused or taken advantage of, or is no reciprocation, you always giving. The person never want to give nothing back in return. Talk to somebody. You could talk to me. You know, talk to your cousins in the comments. We here for you. But just know that your body is your body. And if you say no, then it's no. If it don't feel right, you ain't got to do it. If you new to the channel, you my new cousin, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, all of that good stuff, because your boy is back. And we about to heat up YouTube a little bit. You know what I mean? It's your favorite cousin Trippin'. I'm back with another banger. I'm out.